Hey folks, Eric here on Thursday, October 13th. But I'm here to talk about the comics that came in for me on Wednesday, October 12th. Had to wait for payday because that's just how it happens sometimes. Let's jump right in. It's a decent little stack, and we'll start with A Legacy of Violence from Mad Cave. I don't know if it's Mad Cave Studio. Oh, it does say madcavestudios.com. So there you go. Mad Cave, issue 1. This is written by Cullen Bunn. So, of course, I had to pick it up. Has something to do with the legacy of violence. Don't know. First issue. We'll find out, won't we? Batman Urban Legends number 20 from DC Comics. Got a little penguin action on the back. Let's see what's going on in here. We got a little Batman one-shot. The Pennyworth Files Chapter 2. Batman and Talia together in a little one-shot. And Batman in the Murder Club, Part 1 of 4. So 4 different stories. A couple of them continuing stories. Always enjoy these books. Different writers, different artists. It's a smorgasbord. Then we have Chilling Adventures of Salem, one shot from Archie Comics, Archie Horror, and this is written by Cullen Bunn. Man, that dude is busy. I would have picked it up either way. I like the Archie Horror stuff, and so I'm gonna pick up an Archie Horror one shot, especially with Salem. But Cullen Bunn is just the gravy. Very cool cover. Another one shot. This is, I guess it's Scotch McTiernan's Halloween Party from Image. Another one shot. But it looks crazy. Don't really know. I don't know why it's called Scotch McTiernan's Halloween Party. Writers Jerry Dugan and Brian Posehn. There you go. That's why I picked it up. Well, besides the fact that it's Halloween Party. Brian Posehn. Love that guy. So this should be fun. This will go to the top of the pile, since it's just a one-shot and it's Halloweeny. Another one going to the top of the pile. This is a nice, beautiful cover. Nice square-bound book. This is DC's Terrors Through Time from DC. Obviously. Got Deadman and Harley Quinn on the cover. Looks like an old VHS tape. And this has, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories in it. And obviously, this is the DC's quarterly book. I think I've mentioned it whenever they come out. They do Christmas, Valentine's Day-ish, or sometimes spring break, sometime around there. Then they'll do a summertime issue, and then always do a horror issue. So very excited to read that. Let's get into some bigger, thicker stuff. This is Festival, and it's from Dark Horse Comics. It is an illustrated novella by Christopher Golden and Tim Leben. Both New York Times bestsellers. I believe they're both award winners. Both fantastic authors. And so, had to pick it up. And it's about, I believe, some sort of music festival where horror shenanigans are going on. But if you're a fan of Christopher Golden, if you're a fan of Tim Leben, illustrated by Peter Bergting, yeah, check it out. It's prose with a few pictures. Looks wild. May have to move this up on the TBR. Although it doesn't necessarily say. Does it say it takes place at Halloween? It doesn't. But, yeah, very excited for this. Love both of those guys. Then we have The Joneses, Volume 1 from AWA Upshot. This collects The Joneses something through something. You're going to tell me what it collects? Apparently not. It collects some issues of the Joneses, the first few. And apparently this takes place in the Resistance universe, which I have not read any of the Resistance stuff. I think most, if not all of that, is written by J. Michael Straczynski. Great writer. I did read his Telepaths series, which may take place in the Resistance universe. I'm not sure. But it's AWA Upshot. It's, I think they're supposed to be like a Fantastic Four kind of family. But I don't know. I'll find out when I read it. And then finally, we have hopefully something that won't shine too much because I haven't taken the plastic off yet. Follow Me Down, a Reckless book by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. I think this is the 5th one. I kind of see. This would be the 5th in the Reckless series. I love Ed Brubaker's writing. I love Sean Phillips' art. When the two of them are together, it's like the best Reese's Peanut Butter Cup ever. And this is basically what they're doing now, is these graphic novels, hardcover graphic novels from Image, by the way, that feature this guy. Yeah, I could have just looked at the back, the 5th book in the best-selling Reckless series. Ethan Reckless. He's a fix-it kind of guy. I don't know if he's a private eye or just a fixer for people, but he takes care of your trouble. There you go, Reckless. So many good things this week. And since the new Reckless came in, my question for this video, I feel like I may have asked this type of question before, but, I can't remember. Is there a creator? Now, this could be a writer, an artist, a director, a singer, a band, any type of creator that you absolutely will pick up whatever they put out. I really feel like I've asked this before. Or at the very least, check out whatever product they're putting out. For me, Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. If they're putting something out, I'm picking it up. And there's plenty. Brian Keene, Jeff Strand, tons of authors I could name. Directors, for the most part, I try to watch anything that Sean Phillips has done. Used to watch a ton of John Carpenter. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with what they're doing. Jordan Peele, it's easy. He's made 3 movies. I've seen them all. Ty West, there are 1 or 2 that I haven't seen of his, but I want to see them. And I dig his stuff for the most part. His work for hire, a certain work for hire movie he made, wasn't that great. Alice Cooper, I was talking about this with somebody at work. Shout out to Kevin Boroff. And I've been an Alice Cooper fan since I was a tyke. And so I'll check out whatever he's putting out. There's one album in particular that I do not like. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard, but I don't own a copy of it. It's Trash, which was 90s, early, mid-90s. And he had the same producer as Aerosmith and Bon Jovi, and it was just generic. It sounded like Aerosmith or Bon Jovi. They were both, well, at least I think Steven Tyler was, and Bon Jovi both were on that album. And it's such generic rock. I expect better from Alice. And I think what he was doing before, what he did after, is good stuff. Trash he worked his way back. Hey Stupid it's better than Trash, but I'd still put it lower tier. But I will check out whatever he does. May not always love it, but I'll check it out because it's Alice Cooper, and I love Alice Cooper. So yeah, I could name so many people mainly writers, but let me know who it is for you. What band are you always going to give a listen to? What writer, what author are you always going to pick up their new book? Whether it's buying it or getting it from the library, or what director do you want to see their stuff? Let me know in the comments below. And if you have any comments or questions or corrections, please put those in the comments below. Comments are open for spoilers. Just post a spoiler warning. We try to be polite here on my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. All that YouTube stuff. If you'd care to follow me on other social media, my Twitter is @Ronan5757. My Instagram, where I post pictures of books, comic books, board games, and fuzzy animals, is EricSmith5757. That's Eric with a K, ERIKSMITH 5757. That is all I have for you this week. So until next week, read more comic books.